and welcome to this very special edition of the Simplex Guru. I decided to do a gift giving guide because I know that there are people out there who may be unsure what to get their loved ones, who are really into their metal detecting and really into their Simplex, or people who are being asked what they might like for Christmas and don't really know what to recommend to their family or their friends. For any particular holiday. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. It can be for birthdays, it can be for anniversaries, it can be for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, you name it. So let's get straight into it. I've got things from £5 right up to the biggie of a Simplex itself. So if you're looking for something, say, as a stocking stuffer, Secret Santa, or a little small gift to give someone, you can start with this item, a coil protector. See this orange thing that's going around here on my Simplex? Right, that's a coil protector. They are available from the Simplex Plus Owners Group for £5, including postage. You don't have to have orange. There are many different colours, and they even have multicolors. You can get rainbow ones and striped ones and all sorts of ones. So a coil protector, that's a £5 gift, and it's quick and easy. If you know their favourite colour, get them a coil protector. Get in touch with the Simplex Plus Owners Group. The other thing that you might consider is a patch or a badge, such as this one. This is from the Simplex Plus Owners Group, but there are other ones available. This is 3 Tones in the Truth. It's not actually for sale. This was my previous channel. You've also got like Scottish relics. You can get stickers and patches and badges from various channels. You can also get them from your local club. My club is Inverness Detectress. I don't have a patch and a badge for them because the chap that was bringing them to the dig yesterday unfortunately wasn't well, so I didn't get mine. But if you get a patch or a badge, stickers, you can put them onto a hat, such as this one. And they just get ironed on, and then you have a really nice personalized gift, or they can put them on jackets or whatever they may want to put them on. So a patch or a badge, again, under £5. I think the Inverness Detectress are doing 2 for £3 or something like that. So not expensive at all, and very personal and interesting for your detectress. Okay, so let's see, what else have I got? Okay, that's it for my under £5 range. I'm going to move on to the £5 to £10 range now. So the first thing I would say in this range is if they do not have a membership to the NCMD or the FID, which is a Federation of Independent Detectorists, get them one, because this provides you public liability insurance. So if something happens, say you're out detecting, you hit a bomb and you blow up a farmer's cow, this covers it. And it's really, really important. And if you don't believe in the NCMD, go for the FID. It's under 10 quid. Well, this actually is 10 quid for the membership, and it's a really, really useful gift if your person does not have it. The other thing that you might think about is through our partnership with Unearthed, the Simplex Plus Owners Group has secured a discount. So if you join that Facebook group, you can find out about how to get your code to get a discount with the Unearthed metal detecting company, and then you can get something lovely like this hat. Hat is £10. I wore it all day yesterday. It was absolutely soaked with rain. You can see there's even bits of mud on it, but hasn't lost its structure. Really good quality, and keeps your headphones on. You need a hat of some sort so your headphones don't slide off when you bend over to look down in the hole. So they also have a beanie type in a light grey and a dark grey that are currently on offer for 8 quid while stocks last. So a hat, that would be a fantastic gift in between the £5 to £10 range. Now, the next gift that I'm going to bring up, I don't actually have, and it is one of the very few things that I'm going to recommend that I have not personally used. That is a Pinpointer lanyard that Unearthed currently has on sale for I think it's 15 down to 11. It's a military grade one. It attaches to your pinpointer, keeps you from losing it, but it has a clip to detach it so you can easily take it off and wash it. Melanie and Graham, if you're listening from Unearthed, that would make a fantastic Christmas present for the Simplex Guru. Or failing that, a member of my family, I'd really, really appreciate one. The current one I have that came with my Pulsedive is very thin and tangles up really easily, like those old phone cords some of you may remember. And this Pinpointer lanyard looks to be a really, really good quality product, and it's on sale. So the link for that will be in the description below, and I'll try and insert an image here. There you go, that's the lanyard. Okay, now that takes us into the next category, which is the 10 to 20 pound category. And I'm going to have to guess on this one, and I apologize for that, but the three things I have in this category, I have either won or were given to me as presents, but I know that they happen to run in this sort of 10 to 20 pound range. Now, the first thing I've got is this particular pouch, detecting pouch. It comes off of Amazon. We won it in a Doodles Gone Digging raffle. I think it was one of his subs giveaway. He'd gotten a certain amount of subscribers. It is fantastic. My pinpointer fits down here. It has this built-in belt that runs along here that velcros in with a zippy bit here to put your stuff in. This is actually the flap that comes over if you want, but I leave it up like that because I want it open. Margarine tub fits in there, comes out easily for cleaning. It's got this zippy bit to put your fines box in, so you keep your special things there. And I also put my Hori Hori knife onto the belt. I've had two fines pouches before this. One was Nokta Makro, which disintegrated after about 5 weeks. The stitching on the loop came away. Now, I'm not paid by Nokta Makro. I love my Simplex, but I'm not sponsored by anybody. And I wouldn't purchase one again because it just came apart. I wasn't happy with that. And then the first one I had was a Shrexy one or something, which Gavin is currently using. It had 2 loops on the back, one of which has completely come away. The other is sort of half hanging on, and Gavin is using that one. And I pinched the one from the Doodles win, sorry, because it's technically Gavin's. But this is a great fines pouch. I think it's about £10. It's on Amazon. The second thing I have in the 10 to 20 pound category is a pair of knee pads. Screwfix, B&Q, places like that. Toolstation, I think. These are wonderful. I had these on yesterday, and they will keep your knees dry when you're kneeling down. Also helps with cushioning them if you happen to be in an older demographic like myself. These were also a present. Well, they were a thank you from a group, the Simplex Plus group, for helping them out. So I think they're somewhere 12, 15 quid. That's the second thing I have in that category. The third thing I have is a fishing vest, like this one. You see, I've got mud on it from yesterday. Plenty of pockets to keep everything in. It's got mesh, so it's nice and cool in the summer. Dries really quickly if it gets soaking wet. I keep my NCMD card in here. I keep a small Snickers in here. I keep my loop in here, my spray bottle, any little thing, smidge in the summer, a midgie net. Fantastic. It's all together in one place. Just pick it up and go, and I would highly recommend it. My daughter bought this for me as a present off of Amazon. I'm sure they're on eBay or lots of other places. You may have to look at the size. This one is actually a 2XL because they're made overseas and they're not made for European frames. And I'll give you that's the make of it. I am not 2XL, but that is the size I needed in this. It just means it's nice and comfortable, and it goes over my big detecting jacket, which is a ex-military one, and it fits over everything. So I would recommend one of those, and I enjoy mine and use it all the time. Okay, that's it for the up to £20 category, but that's lots and lots of options if you're looking to buy for somebody and don't have a lot of money to spend. The next group is going to go from 20 to 30. So what I have in that category is Andy Sabisch's new book. This is £25. It's only available from Detecknics Limited. That includes postage. It's a fantastic book. It's like having the Simplex guru with you at any time. All sorts of tips and techniques, settings, explanations of things. Great book, £25. That this would be a wonderful gift for somebody that has a Simplex because it explains a lot of things really well. We're going to be working through it on the channel and talking about chapters and things that he has put into the book, so you can follow along with me if you so wanted. Okay, so that's 25. Now moving up closer to 30, we have the Hori Hori knife. Now those who've watched the videos for a while, my videos, will know that I love this thing. This was also a gift, but I happen to know it was £28. The brand is Barnel, and the model number I have is, I believe that says B1070. It is fantastic quality. It has this edge for, you know, cutting roots, pointing. You can measure the depth of your hole. It's absolutely solid construction. I have abused this thing terribly. I have put it back in its holster wet. I have just horrible. I have coated the wood with neem oil once. I need to do it again. But this thing is fantastic. If you choose another Hori Hori knife, if you find them, they're available on eBay, possibly on Amazon. Or other stockists. It's a Japanese gardening knife, and it's Hori Hori, H-O-R-I, H-O-R-I. Make sure, if you're going to purchase one, that you get stainless steel, because there are ones out there of beautiful craftsmanship. They're Japanese folded steel. They are stunning, but they're not stainless steel. They are more brittle, and they also need to be oiled. They will rust. So just be careful that you're getting a stainless steel one so that you have the best strength possible. This thing does not move. Wonderful gift. Goes onto the belt through the belt loop, in there, and it's always with you. You might even consider putting a lanyard onto that attaches to you, because I have left that and had to go find it again with the detector. So, Hori Hori knife. That one, mine was 28. They go up to about 30. There is a Nokta Makro version of it, but I have not used it, so I do not know what the strength and durability of it is, and I do not know what the bendiness of it is. And my Hori Hori knife I've used to prise up tree roots and all sorts of things, so I want something that's really, really strong. That one is. So that's my recommendation on that. That takes us up to the end of the £30 category. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the £30 to £60 category. And in this, the first thing I have for you, back to Plexi here, is the carbon fiber lower shaft to go onto your Simplex. It runs from here to here. It's got these lovely stripies on it. Hope you can see them. There you go. And it will stop shaft wobble. It will stop falsing from it flexing as you're walking along, because if you're swinging and you're tall like me, I'm 5'7", you're swinging, it can wiggle on the lower shaft and it can cause falsing. This makes it lighter. This stops any flexing. It also helps with the problem with sand getting in when you're telescoping it and it gets stuck. It slides better. So that I would recommend. They are £38, £39. They are available online. Gavin told me that he had seen it on the Unearthed website. I couldn't find it. I did find it on another detecting supplier, but hopefully, Graham and Melanie, you do have these in stock, and if I can find the link from Gavin, then I will put it in the description to go through to Unearthed for it. Otherwise, look for the Nokta Makro carbon fiber shaft on the other suppliers within the UK, and you will find one for about £39, and that is highly recommended. I am very, very pleased with mine. Okay, now the second thing that we have in the £30 to £60 category, just put Plexi there, keep her safe, is my wonderful Blackadder Gladius spade. Stainless steel. It also comes in black. I love this thing. As you can see, my stickers that I have put on it, other than the Australian one, they've all worn off. I've taken all the colour off because of sand and grit on my hands and rain and everything else. So I do have replacements for these. I'm going to put them on, and then I'm going to put some sort of varnish on them to keep them from being deteriorated. But the little logo is there for Blackadder. This thing is lorry proof. It's not as heavy as you would expect it to be for the fact that it is solid stainless steel. It has this great step guide, which means that you can get this full length of the blade, but you don't have to worry about all that extra metal in there, which makes it heavier, which you do get with a trenching spade. It's a nice wide foot plate. It does not bend. I have used this thing in ways that probably would void my warranty with Blackadder. Sorry guys, but it hasn't budged, it hasn't bent, it hasn't moved. It is unbelievable quality. And the T-bar is great because you can press right down on it. If you have the sort of loop handle, it's just one hand and it can be difficult to get your grip on. I drag it along behind me, and wonderful, wonderful product. It is showing as out of stock on the Unearthed website. You can buy them directly from Blackadder, but shipping can take a little bit. So if you were thinking of getting one of those for Christmas, I would order it now. Hopefully Melanie and Graham can get them back in stock, and then everybody can have access to them. And I've just lost my price for that because my iPad has decided to lock itself. One moment, please, while I fix that. Okay, so that spade is £59. It is an investment, but it will last you your entire metal detecting career. It is a wonderful product. It's made in Britain. Highly recommend. Blackadder. Go check out the Gladiator stainless steel, or in black. I think the black might be slightly cheaper, but the stainless steel will stay shiny. The black, I don't have one, so I can't comment, but I'm sure that the quality is good considering the company that makes it. So £59 for that. And that's the end of our up to £60 products. Now we're getting to the more expensive lines, and we're actually going to have quite a few less products because these are investments and these are things for special gifts. If your Simplex owner does not have a pinpointer or does not have a waterproof pinpointer, then the first product in the up to £100 category, and the only product in the up to £100 category that I have, is the Nokta Pinpointer. This is a fantastic little pinpointer. This is secondary. You will need to get that on eBay. It does not come with a lanyard, and I would recommend one. See the earlier part of the video. But this thing is superb. It's waterproof. It's a great pinpointer. It comes in at £89 from Unearthed or other detecting stockists. Great little pinpointer. The only issue I have with it is, well, there's two. One is this little hole at the end is where the speaker is, and if you're in a muddy, mucky field or water, it can get blocked, and I have difficulty hearing it. That may be my hearing and the fact that it's not so good, but it does block up, and that was one issue that I had with it. The second was it does not link up with the Simplex and initiate the mute function like the Pulsedive does. However, having said that, it is £89, and our next product does break the £100 mark, which this one does not. So, moving on, the next product we have, £109, is the Pulsedive pinpointer. Pulse induction, which is a completely different type of metal detecting technology than what your detector uses. Unless you happen to have a gold one, of course. Gold ones frequently use pulse induction over beach ones. It's a different way that the signal is sent out and received, so it works in a different way to your detector. It means it is a superbly accurate pinpointer. It has many, many functions of which I don't use, and I actually need to do a video so I actually think about it a bit more. It does what I want it to do. It works as a pinpointer. It finds things. It also works with the Simplex to mute the Simplex when you turn it on. If you have the WHP pack, if you have the wireless headphones, and only if you have the wireless headphones, when you turn this on, it automatically turns the Simplex off. And in your ears, Plexi will silence and this will come on. When you turn this off on its button, Plexi comes back into your ears. That is wonderful. Now, I did buy this before the mute button was introduced, so it was absolutely crucial because at that point we had no way to mute the Simplex and the interference was terrible. So using this with the wireless headphones saved my sanity. Nowadays you do have the mute button, so it's not as important a feature, but it's a really, really nice one. It is a very large pinpointer. You can see the size of this thing. It's got some weight to it, but it's not going to break. It's rechargeable. It doesn't use batteries. You just take this cap off and plug it in. It has many, many frequencies, and it's all singing, all dancing. There are two options. There's a more expensive option that comes with a loop on it that you can use as a handheld metal detector underwater. This is the cheaper version that is just a pinpointer. And this is the lanyard that comes with it. And as you can see, this is why I'm asking about the other one, because it's like those old phone cables when you pull it out and put it back and it ends up all wonky and it gets tangled up in the field. So I'd like to replace that. But the Pinpointer itself, wonderful gift, £109 if they don't have one that's waterproof, and maybe we'll talk to their Simplex and help them by cutting it out in their ears. Okay, that brings us to my ultimate gift for a Simplex Plus owner. I'm not including the Simplex in that because I'm presuming you have one. If you do not have one, there's currently an offer, and this is December 2020. If you do not have one, there's currently an offer to get the Pulsedive free if you buy the Simplex Plus WHP pack. So that is the Simplex Plus, the wireless headphones, and a free £109 Pulsedive pinpointer for the normal price of the Simplex WHP, which is $369. That is an amazing deal. I wish I'd gotten that deal, but there you go. That is currently on offer while stocks last at Unearthed and other detecting stockists. But if you already have your Simplex and you are looking for a gift that is going to knock the socks off of your detectorist, absolutely change their machine for them, this is the one. Now, people that watch this channel will not be surprised at all by what I'm going to say and what I'm going to recommend, and that is this. Sorry, I've got the wall behind me, so it's a bit difficult to angle this. You can see it. The SP24. Look at that, and the sun's even hitting it lovely. I hope you're getting that on there. The sun is shining through the window to highlight the beauty and the glory of the SP24 coil. There she is. £115. Put that on your detector and it will change how it works. It's a great detector with a stock coil, don't get me wrong, but the new programs, the 2.77, 2.78, they were written for this coil. And the SP22, but I've never used it. It's too like the stock coil for me, so I don't really see the need for it. The SP24 is a different shape. It's nice and narrow. Wonderful technology, just makes the machine. I just cannot say enough about it. People contact me all the time and say, should I get an SP24? What does it do differently? You know, is it worth the money? Yes, you've only paid £200, £300 for your detector, £115 for that coil, and you have a detector that rivals an £800 Equinox. Yes, it doesn't have multi-frequency technology. I will get that out the way. So there are things that the Nox is going to find. The Nox has more adjustments. It's a different category. But this thing works to find stuff just like a detector of that price range with this coil on it. The falsing, all of the issues that sometimes can come with a stock coil, needing to detune it and turn down your sensitivity because it's just, with the large stock coil, it's too sensitive. You can run it on the 7. A lot of the times you can run the SP24 on the level 7 sensitivity and get every bit out of your hot rod detector with it. One thing I tell people that are looking to buy this coil or asking me about buying it, every single person I know who has bought one and put it on their machine has said it's never coming off again. That should tell you something. And I have spoken to hundreds of people. If you have bought this and for some reason you don't like it, please let me know, because I've never come across you. No one's ever said that. I would take it off only to try the new larger coil that's come out, and then I will put it right back on. I've been asked to test it. I don't have one, but if I get my hands on one, I would take it off to try that. But other than that, it's not coming off my machine. It is a wonderful coil. It would make a wonderful gift if your detectorist does not have it, or you're looking, someone's asking you and you want to tell them what you might like. So that's £115. That is available in stock from Unearthed and other detecting outlets. Remember, if you join the Simplex Plus Owners group on Facebook, speak to Clive. He can sort you out with a member's code to get a special discount at Unearthed. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Clive and Dustin at the Simplex Plus Owners group for all they have done to support this channel and to support me. I would like to say thank you to all my viewers for your wonderful comments and your thank yous, and your just, you know, it really, really does make it all worthwhile when you get in touch and say that it's helped. because that's why I do this, and also to Melanie and Graham at Unearthed for just being wonderful folk. And if you have any question about any product, give them a ring. And they will. Graham is a straight shooter. He will tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. He will tell you the truth about the product, and he's just wonderfully funny. Melanie is wonderfully supportive of the group and detecting, and yeah, get in touch with them if you are interested in any of these things that they stock, or just have general metal detecting questions about products that they sell. Would highly recommend it. So I'm going to wrap it up here. This is probably far too long, and I'm going to get told off by my children again for making a video that's too long. I hope that this gift giving guide goes beyond Christmas and can help you choose gifts for the the enthusiast in your life. My Blackadder spade was an anniversary present. My coil was a birthday present. I may have those the wrong way around. My Hori Hori knife, I believe, was a present. I like anniversary, Mother's Day, Christmas, birthday, whatever. If I'm needing something for the detector, I'll ask for it. So hopefully this guide will actually span more than just the festive season, seasonal holidays, whatever they may be for you in the world. And I'm going to stop yapping now because I just did it again and talked too much. So love to you all. Please stay safe, wash your hands, and be very, very careful when you're out there detecting in groups, because I want to keep you around. Right. Take care, and I'll speak to you again soon.